Human, are you ready to awaken? I see you shifting. You do not need to pretend for my eyes. I will not harm you. No need for alarm. I have no intentions on eating you. Do not flail and struggle. Hush. You will reopen your wounds if you thrash around like that. I said, be still. Good. Your bites have reopened. Do not shy away as I tend to them. There. You have already lost a lot of blood. It is wise to rest so my magic can do its job. My hoard is of little concern to you right now. Gold makes better bedding for my kind than typical feather pillows. I'm afraid it is the only sort of comfort I can provide for you, seeing I don't bother hoarding soft things. I did attempt to make your resting place as comfortable as possible, but it is little more than a nest of coins and jewels. I don't recommend pocketing any of your bedding, as it might make me less hospitable. Wise decision, human. You have a question. My burning mountain is located east of the nearest elf village, and even further east from the nearest human town, which does beg the question of my own. Why were you trekking my dead lands? It is a scolding husk of a dead forest. No supplies, no game, unless you plan to hunt down an owlbear alone. And with no weapons, you certainly didn't even plan to encounter owlbears. Yet you did. Your wounds are proof of that, in case you don't recall. So why did you purposely come to this land for the wildlife to claim your life? You do not know how you got here. Ale could have been involved then. You don't drink? Perhaps you were drugged and taken here to perish. Are you a royal? Not a royal. Where do you hail from? How far away is that from here? Forgive me, but it sounds as if you said you have never seen a dragon before. A myth? We are certainly feared, far and wide, but never have I heard of some place so far away that people would consider dragons to be a straight-up myth. As curious as I am to know more about your strange, dragonless land, I advise that you refrain from spinning large tales for the moment. Your strength has left you almost completely, and if there is any hope for your swift recovery, it is on the ground that you drink water, eat food, and rest. Indeed, I have some owl bear on the fire. Can you stomach meat? All right then. Here. Forgive my minimalism. I don't hoard human cutlery, but it should be tender enough for you to cut it with your human teeth. I will take to eating the rest of the beast. I managed to collect a few vessels. Upon my discovery of you, I took to collecting fresh water in them. Water is your greatest medicine. Drink. You have a question for me? The humans that I eat are strictly the thieving kind. If one happens to appear with clear intentions on stealing from what is essentially my mattress, I make quick work of them. I can only eat on a human for nearly 2 meals, which isn't very much. So I don't actively hunt humans, and don't care enough for the taste to steal many for eating purposes. I actually like driders. The taste is interesting, and there is more meat to eat for a while. Being an intelligent creature, it does provide me with a bit of entertainment in my hunt. Not like the owl bears. They're dumb. But owl bear does taste the best in my opinion. What is a drider? Don't you have those in your land? Even elves? No elves. Well, what do you have? Only humans. How bizarre. And all these other people are but fable creatures to you? How bizarre indeed. Are you finished with your meal? Do you want any more? Very well. My name? Yes, my mother calls me Erdia. What is your name? unusual. Does it have a meaning? Ah, it is lovely then. Night is falling fast. When the sun rises, I will escort you to the nearest elf village. And there, we will see to finding you more bandages, clothes, and anything else you might need to make your way back home. Why haven't I eaten you if I could? I suppose I could. But you do not deserve to die by my teeth and claws. In truth, I'm hungry for company more than I'm hungry for meat. I see it as the Lord's blessing that you should be lost and need help, as I should at the same time be in want for something to tend to and assist. You are welcome to stay, as long as you need my help. When the time comes for you to return to your distant, unusual home, I will see to it that you have the proper maps and equipment to do so. Until then, we rest.